Assalamu alaikum everyone, it's Miss Wafa and I want you to carefully watch this video of students who have successfully passed the IELTS exam, and they all have one thing in common that helped them score that band 7, 8 and 9 in IELTS speaking. By the end of this video, I'm actually going to discuss one of the most important things you need before you book your exam for the IELTS speaking section. I was actually just talking to one of my students yesterday who has gotten a low band and failed the IELTS speaking exam over 7 times. While talking to her, I told her she just needs to stop taking the IELTS exam again and again until she fixes this one thing she lacks. I asked her why is she wasting her money and wasting thousands of dollars on attempting to take the IELTS exam when she knew she couldn't reach her desired score in the speaking section because she was missing this one particular thing, and she was hesitant at giving me an answer because she wasn't sure herself. She actually told me she felt very embarrassed in her situation because of the fact she felt like a failure in front of her family and friends who were depending on her to move abroad to Canada to live a better life and have a better job. After hearing her story, I actually realized that perhaps some of you may be in the same situation as she is in because you are missing this one particular thing as well. So listen carefully to these IELTS speaking success stories from different students and make sure you watch till the end because I will actually talk about the one main thing you need to pass the IELTS speaking exam with your desired score, just like all these students did. What band did you get in speaking?
In speaking, I got 7.5.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And so what advice could you give to students who are looking to prepare for IELTS speaking? A lot of students struggle with this section.
Yeah, I think the only advice would be go on Netflix and watch some movies.
Great.
Yeah, like the best part to learn a language is you go to Netflix or
Yeah.
any other platform. So you choose your favorite movie, which is in
Yeah.
your own language,
Yes.
but try to, listen it in English.
Yes.
That would really help you.
Very good advice. Any last minute advice you could give to students who are looking to improve their vocabulary, or maybe a lot of students feel hesitant in their speech because they're afraid and nervous?
Yeah, I think the only advice would be confident and be what you are. Don't try to, to be nervous, because try to have a normal conversation which you have with your friends.
Yes.
If you are not able to have that high vocabulary, that is completely fine.
Yes.
Just try to talk as normal as you can. The only thing which matters is your confidence and the eye contact which you make.
What band score did you get for speaking in specific?
I got 7 from
7,
9.
awesome.
From 9.
So I noticed a lot of students have a difficult time with feeling scared or nervous or hesitating in their speech. What advice could you give to other students to overcome these emotions or feelings?
If I am like a guy who is hesitating from the examiner who's going to take my exam,
Yeah.
I would say give a suggestion to a new buyer that you should take it as a friend,
Yes.
because talking to a friend feels like you are his best buddy.
Yes, exactly. I think it's just going in there, telling yourself, this is a friend
Yeah.
and I can do well.
Yeah.
So,
It's all about your mind games, how you set your mind for the
yes.
situation.
So I'm just curious, what type of preparation did you do for speaking?
To be honest, when I was in high school, I used to do debates at my school.
Oh,
Yeah, that thing helped
in
me.
English?
Yeah, in English.
Okay, so that
Yeah.
helped you build your confidence.
Yeah, that helped me to
Yes.
build my confidence too much. And
Nice.
that's one thing that helped me out to get 7 marks.
Right.
It's all upon how bold you can speak among the bunch of people.
Yes, yes.
If there are a bunch of people, then you're gonna easily improve your speaking skills and
Yes,
your confidence.
yes, I agree. So you can definitely say that it's just building your confidence, your fluency.
Yeah.
Any last minute advice you could give for speaking?
Last minute advice for my speaking gonna be that don't ever be nervous in front of your examiner, because if you are nervous, then only you're gonna get deducted marks. Take it as your friend and be confident.
Thank
Not
you so much.
overconfident.
Yes, for sure.
In the speaking section, I got 8 bands.
Oh, nice. Great. So, what advice could you give to students who are looking to prepare for the speaking section?
My only advice would be that you need to practice speaking a lot if you want to be fluent, and then if you want your words to be like very precise and clear. I mean, it's not like science, not that difficult. It just
Yes.
needs practice,
Yes.
and I did it in like 20 to 30 days.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, if you have a nick for English,
Yes.
then it's got to be like no big deal for you. But if you don't, then too it's okay. Like you can just find another ways to engage with
Yes.
English, like watching movies, shows, whichever interests you,
Yes.
because you have to love it in order to be good at it.
Exactly. You have to put in the effort in order to see the
Yeah,
results,
because
right?
yeah.
And so a lot of students often feel scared or nervous when they speak English. Any idea what they can do to overcome these?
Yes, I was once in that place when I thought that maybe I was even below average.
Yeah.
There were times when you lack confidence because there's nobody out there to tell you you're doing good sometimes. But at those times, all you need to do is like, if you think you're not, if you lack confidence, then find that thing in yourself which you need to correct.
Yes.
If you will focus, like, I mean, after every time you speak, and if you have an instructor telling you there's a mistake, you need to note that down. And then the next time, just make sure you don't make the same
Yes,
mistake.
I think that's the issue with a lot of students is when you give them feedback as a teacher, it's what they do with that feedback.
Yeah.
Do they put action in it or do they
Yeah.
just ignore it? And that's the only way you will improve in your English for sure. I just wanted to ask any last minute tips or advice you could give?
Last minute advice is in the middle of your speaking, even if you make mistakes, that's totally fine. I even made a mistake and then like I said a word thrice, but still I got 8 bands. So that
Amazing.
means that confidence is what you need.
Yes.
Like even if you make mistakes after that, you need to get back on it.
Yes.
You just can't
Yes, you
lose it.
can't just be like, oh, I screwed up and
Now
that's
it's over.
it. It's over. Yes, you just continue. So when a student joins our IELTS Speaking Band 7 in 7 days course, I actually ask them what do they feel they need to work on to score that band 7, 8, or 9 in IELTS Speaking. Most, if not all, these students tell me they don't have that confidence in speaking English, mainly because they have trouble speaking clearly, especially because their thoughts get mixed up and their vocabulary is limited, which is why they keep using the same words over and over again. They also just felt embarrassed when trying to pronounce particular words because native English speakers always seem to have a difficult time understanding what they're trying to say. So the one main thing you need to score a high band in IELTS speaking is confidence. And I'm here to tell you that you may also feel like you don't have confidence in speaking English because you are making 3 simple mistakes that's stopping you from scoring that high band. Maybe you've spent a lot of time remembering lists of new words and studying grammar rules, but you don't know how to use these words or grammar rules in everyday English. Even though these are important, just focusing on them might not help you speak confidently in real situations, like I said, like the IELTS speaking test. Or the second reason maybe is because you're talking to native English speakers hoping that this will help you prepare for the IELTS exam, but actually the test has a specific way or specific structure you need to format your answers when you are talking to the examiner. Just having a casual discussion might not actually prepare you to take the IELTS speaking exam and make you feel more nervous on test day. Or the third reason is maybe you've taken so many different generic courses hoping this would help you, and you've wasted so much time thinking this is going to be the perfect way to succeed in IELTS speaking, but they just use the same approach, generic approach for everyone, and these courses don't really understand your problems or how you feel nervous, how exactly you can overcome this feeling of anxiety, which is why you are stuck at a band 5 or 6. So listen, if you're feeling stuck at band 5 or band 6 in IELTS speaking and are wondering what you can do to reach that band 7, 8, or 9 and need a structured program to improve your confidence, then you need to check the description below for our IELTS Speaking Band 7 in 7 days course, because this is going to help you become that confident speaker you've always dreamt of. Take care and assalamu alaikum.